The animation world, a realm where voices breathe life into the inanimate and laughter echoes through pixelated adventures, mourns the loss of one of its brightest sparks. Jeff Garcia, the multifaceted comedian and voice actor whose infectious energy powered beloved characters from the adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius to Barnyard and Happy Feet. At just 50 years old, Garcia passed away on December 10, leaving behind a void felt deeply in comedy clubs across California and living rooms where families bonded over his whimsical performances. His son, Jojo Garcia, a rising comedian in his own right, confirmed the news through a poignant Instagram tribute, a digital eulogy that blended grief with gratitude, painting a portrait of a man who was more than a performer. He was a beacon of unfiltered joy. Jeff Garcia wasn't born with a silver microphone. His path was paved with the grit of someone who turned personal quirks into professional gold. Hailing from California's vibrant comedy scene, he honed his craft in smoke-filled clubs, where his quick wit and brash humor disarmed audiences night after night. But it was voice acting that catapulted him to immortality. As Sheen in Jimmy Neutron, Garcia infused the hyperactive comic book-obsessed sidekick with a manic charm that made him the show's beating heart. Sheen's wild exclamations, "Ultra Lord!" and slapstick mishaps became kid lexicon, turning episodes into cultural touchstones. The series, which spawned a 2001 film and ran through 2006, captured the essence of boyish invention, with Garcia's delivery adding layers of relatability. Sheen wasn't just funny, he was every awkward kid dreaming big. That versatility shone in Barnyard 2006, where Garcia voiced Otis the cow, a party-loving bovine in a world of anthropomorphic animals. Blending barnyard antics with heartfelt lessons on responsibility, the film, and its spin-off series Back at the Barnyard, allowed Garcia to flex his improvisational muscles, ad-libbing lines that directors kept for their spontaneity. Then came Happy Feet 2006, the Oscar-winning animated musical where his role as the tap-dancing penguin Ramon brought rhythmic flair to a story of environmental awakening. Garcia's Latin-inflected energy synced perfectly with the film's toe-tapping score, earning laughs and applause in equal measure. These weren't one-offs, they were threads in a tapestry of work that included stints on Family Guy, The Fairly OddParents and more, each character a riff on his own exuberant personality. Jojo's tribute, posted via a carousel of father-son snapshots, beaming at comedy open mics, hugging backstage, captured the intimacy of their bond. "My father was a unique soul," he wrote, his words raw with love. "He was unapologetically himself and I will always admire the love, compassion and drive that he had." At 50, Jeff was father to Jojo and daughter Savannah, his ex-wife Lisa Garcia the mother of his eldest. Jojo, following in those oversized shoes, credited his dad with life's blueprint. "He taught me so much and shared advice that I live by every single day." Daily calls were ritual, Jojo pitching comedy bits, Jeff offering tweaks with that signature chuckle. "He believed in me in a way that nobody else did," Jojo reflected, a sentiment echoed in comments from fans worldwide. Jeff's stage presence was electric, stand-up sets laced with self-deprecating tales of fatherhood, cultural clashes, and the absurdities of voiceover booths, mimicking penguin squawks for hours. His most recent gig? Voicing Sheen once more in the 2025 video game Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny, a nostalgic crossover that bridged generations. From voice acting to stand-up comedy, he shined with his quick wit, brash humor and charm, Jojo noted. "He has made such an impact on people's lives internationally, whether you grew up watching Jimmy Neutron, or shared a laugh with him at one of his shows. That impact. Profound." Parents recall kids quoting Sheen during homework battles. Gamers celebrate his return as a highlight. Jeff was hero material, idolized not for capes but for candor. Privacy cloaks the cause of death, Jojo's post silent on details, focusing instead on legacy. "He was a father, son, uncle, cousin, brother, but most of all he was my best friend," he shared, the words a balm amid sorrow. "No more pain," Jojo assured, envisioning Jeff, in heaven smiling down. "Fly high, Rocket Man," a nod to Sheen's spacey obsessions. Fans responded in droves, sharing clips of Ramon's antics or Otis's hoedowns, their tributes a chorus of "He made us laugh when we needed it most." The comedy community, from improv troupes to animation studios, pledged remembrances, perhaps a virtual toast or charity show in his name. Garcia's story is one of quiet revolution, a Latino voice amplifying diversity in animation when representation lagged. His characters, flawed, fervent, fun, mirrored life's messiness, teaching resilience through ridicule. For Jojo and Savannah, the loss stings sharpest. For them, Jeff was bedtime storyteller, life coach, hype man. As Jojo vows to make you proud, Pops, the torch passes, ensuring Garcia's spirit endures in punchlines and penguin dances. At 50, his exit is untimely, but his echo? Eternal, a reminder that the best legacies aren't scripted. They're lived with heart, humor, and unyielding authenticity.